炸到，现在我在直播这嘞。诶，竟然有圣诞树的。在后面来干嘛？Hello， 欢迎大家收看这《Hogwarts Legacy》。这是干嘛？
I prefer to study in the library.
Yeah. 我忘过棍吧。
So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Revelio.
这地方只是干爽吧、哦。
Honestly, the way some of those...
I haven't been down to the bed.
有趣。
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
探仔金探脸。我们要在金探子发明出来之前，哪一种魔法生物被用于魅地奇比赛 ？A. 金探仔 B. 金探鸟 C. 蛇鸟。不懂是吧？没有。为什么你会知道？
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
哪一种魔药时常被称为复灵剂？复来复去是吧？
Felix Felicis.
Well done!
不要蛋。
Since it makes the drinker
猜中了哦。
temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
当兄弟的故事涉及到魔法器物 ，A. 创始人遗物 ，B. 风灵及死神圣物。
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
飞机器比赛中哪一种球最大颗？A. 金汤匙 B. 波克球 D. 鬼飞球。就是波克球。看一下。
The bludger.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but the correct
鬼
answer
飞
was the
球还对
quaffle.
哦。
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
是非题，喝下变身水之后，是否能超越物种的限制？哦，
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
都是有问题问一个哦。
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
魔法部的前身是什么政府机构 ？A. 巫师议会 B. 国际巫师联合会 D. 梅林模式团，就是梅林啊。
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the
巫
Wizards
师议会才
Council.
对哦。
The Wizards Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
哪种龙类体型最小？欧洲蛋白眼 B. 秘鲁毒牙龙 D. 乌克兰野肚皮。我不知道，我乱猜。
The Ukrainian iron belly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian
Yaron.
viper tooth. Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
是谁建立了活民村？沃特克拉福德的恒吉斯河，艾尔费利达雷克雷，宾西霍格，像西这样啊。
Quincy Hogg.
No, the
No.
answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
幻影鬼是食尸鬼和其他物交的意外产。三头蛇。
A rune spore.
That's incorrect. The answer was a demiguise. While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver
不
hair.
懂哪一个？
What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
唯一已知能够用来击退魂衣的咒语是什么？击退咒吧。啊？ A. 击退咒 B. 昏眩咒 D. 护法咒。哦，是啊，
The Patronus charm.
Well done.
不要蛋的话
The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
是谁出版了基本变形定律？不太懂哦。A. 甘普 B. 伊范士林欧尔拼顿 D. 拉菲尼德 的摩伦西。我怕喷音吃出来。通常那名字最难念的应该是答案吧
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect.
不对哦
The
甘
answer I
普
was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
霍格华尔的教训是什么意思？知识才是真正的魔法，千万别去骚扰睡觉的巨龙，想清楚再采取行动。哪个还是？
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a
不对哦。
sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is
千万别
Draco
骚扰
dormiens
睡觉的龙。
nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
哪种魔法生物是目前唯一只会透过嘴巴生蛋的生物？嘴巴生蛋的是哪一个？火灰蛇啊？蛇妖。
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct
答
answer
案是
was the
三
rune's
头蛇
paw.
哦。
According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer,
这学生问
and the
我
right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
依法模拟魔法与巫师学校位在什么地方？特雷洛克山、伊里牛斯山、亚马逊雨林。特雷洛克山是吗？好像是亚马逊雨林，顺雨林。
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
标蛋，我
The
猜对了。
American school was founded in the 17th
That's on
century
something.
by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
目前巫师界已知威力最强大的爱情魔药是什么？欢心剂、不争剂、痴心水。痴心水是吧？怎么样？
Amatentia.
That's the
正确
answer.
答案哦。
Amatentia smells differently to every person according to what they
Interesting.
find attractive, such as dusty book covers or. Are you interested in
something.
continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
你想要继续进行下一轮吗？接下来是我想出来最困难的问题。
Give me your worst.
Wonderful.
这边你
I
怎么
do
考用？
admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
邪恶的艾魔力在跟谁对决的时候被杀死了。卓越的阿格伯、阿格拉温斯、律律斯、布洛克林、
Beatrix Bloxham.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
The answer was Egbert the
卓越的
Egregious.
艾格伯。
Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages,
Terrorist.
when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
如果追踪手持有鬼飞球穿过球，那追踪手犯了什么规？过球入环、包夹、故意碰撞。
Blatching.
The answer was actually haversacking.
过球入手。
Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
被软着陆蟹咬一口会导致什么作用？带来美晕。
Bad luck.
Correct!
Bit luck.
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
哪种植物会分泌恶臭树叶、恶人斩、斑点老鼠 什么草？温碎头、碎豆，还是第二个呢？
Fluxweed.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbleless Mimbletonia. The Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
其生剂源自于一般的调药，是哪位巫师在所发明？范宝赖德、巴西尔费雷克，支援其父母村的林费雷，哪里懂？
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
在巫师与跳跳窝这个故事中，年迈的巫师在跳跳窝里面留了什么给他儿子？一只拖鞋，他的魔杖，更小的窝盆。一只拖鞋。
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
要形容是这个世界在哪个地区的原生物？荷兰高地、亚马逊、北美洲。
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
好运泉里面出现了麻瓜骑士队，艾姆塞德瑞士倒霉兰斯洛特，
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
世界上最巨大的马水怪还有什么？加林甘图亚、汉克、安达克路尔。啊，以斯无水怪。
Pantagruel.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness
这是尼斯
Monster.
无水
The
怪
Office
哦。
of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
谁是第一任魔法部部长？尤里克坎普、阿德摩斯皮弗雷、时刻准备的艾塞尔雷德。这名字看起来比较帅。
Cadmus Peveril.
No, the
Honey.
first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
I have a splendid time.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
终极变形。他白天参加变形，他变形了。
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that. I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students.
My fizzing whiz beer is still brewing.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
这是废了呗？谢谢，这边。你很有创意，说火焰吗？盖瑞斯。觉得这次会有少人去世吗？还是全部都有在一起？
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
好运。
Revelio.
啊，终于有副校长的课。
Settle down, settle down.
Settle down.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Or know what to.
Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Oh. Yes.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
条线，有点 PS4 问题。是啊。话说，只是那个游戏有
Since
点
our visit to
久了，其
Velcroft,
实。
something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
亲爱的，为什么天气毛虫过来？一年级生当中有7年级啊，这有多少个学期？你这学期带你抽敦魔法部部长贝里斯阿文。
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook. 把它变成。其实我觉得他魔法太过多了哦。就他不能好像说给你容易换招，他装不完那个东西。 上完课啊，每次对我这个学生留最久。I just want you to stop. But you stop. 41%吧。
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lord Gok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
What about doing? No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Petrificus Totalis.
Something that time. I don't see myself doing this sort of thing. An intruder!
Accio!
Depulsor.
Accio!
Kill you when I get down from here!
Crucial. Confringo.
Pity.
Not quite.
Not quick enough.
Revelio.
One less human to worry about. Why don't you come up here and fight me? How childish!
Incendio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is going well.
Revelio. We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before.
Revelio.
Look what happens when you don't listen.
Somebody there? Hello?
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. You will regret coming. I will.
Confringo! Protego! Crucial!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I'll be quieter than a jobbin. I'm famished.
Who's that? This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I won't rest.
Arrest them.
Pretend to die! What are you doing? What is this?
You think you're clever, don't you?
Sendo. Arrest them. Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
Get away with that. I will have fun with that.
Accio!
Brandbox loyalists are in here.
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Confringo. Revelio.
Perhaps we can mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
Reparo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Descendo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. 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 Cruising. That's very good potential.
world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war. Confringo!
Oh, wait. Wait.
Confringo!
NPC 不要顶着我！靠北，那个 NPC 顶着我，还会一直背东西，吃。
Lumos.
我真是差点死掉。
Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Defender. Arresto Momentum.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I've never seen a sword like it. Ready to fight! Such
Descendo! Depulso!
Rather humble.
Leviosa!
Let me go!
Confringo!
Will unite us? How did you do that? I won't.
Confringo!
Let's get this over with.
Leviosa!
I'm a goblin, not a toy! Release me!
Confringo! Crucible! We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Crucible! Confringo! Confringo! Crucible! Accio! Confringo!
有，我点。超过100颗才有那个。按照我说
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin. For a
这我不光用 R2 来
Revelio.
光是 PS5 controller 太难了。
Confringo! We can have a look around in peace.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo! Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
"这世界仿佛化作一阵。这里。不是。
Revelio. A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Confringo. Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
这样就吵架，没有想起。要听这种。
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
那就吵架，我选错对话，走掉。我可以讲完话。哎，先错一场。拜。
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
声音很大声哦。
Revelio.
这游戏是无底洞而已。你可以玩。我建议你一开始玩最难哦，它没挑战性的。感觉你可以玩到出神入化。这样才能上这步。安乐。
Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
I have a terrible curse where I can't.
Not a day goes by I don't see something like this.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Hello, pardon me?
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
要是能够有自己的商店和小精灵，太棒了。那确定这件商店。
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop.
She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly.
你手太融化了吗？什么？
Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Revelio. Hello, Penny.
Of course, Penny's happy.
Actually, I think I have...
Wonderful.
Hello, Penny.
Of course, Penny's happy.
Actually,
You just remember who warned you. It doesn't look... If you think this will end like the last uprising, you're wrong. You'll see I'm right. Heads in the sand, all of you.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a galleon. Who needs keys?
It's not like her to forget.
I could use some gold. There's the good to ask about it.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Aloha, Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio! Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Why, yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
Perhaps. It depends upon your terms.
I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I am quite capable of owning a shop, I can assure you. I should think you'd be happy to have a buyer.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Ha! Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not: the benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
What do we have here? Revelio. Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money, and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Wait a minute, brave? Perhaps this isn't a good idea.
Oh, I only meant that it takes metal to run one's own shop. You seem to have it in spades.
Ah, of course. And you're right. Shall I head directly to the shop then?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Revelio. Mine now, demi guys. Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
坏掉了这样。
Reparo.
This will surely be the most successful shop in Hogsmeade. Oh, Penny can already see the potential. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
It's a holding breath. 开洗手。该不会有个死人在里面？哦。
Lumos. Revelio. That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? Well, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with! You seem to have your wits about you. What fun this will be!
Revelio.
For me, at least.
玩到不该玩的东西啊 ！Holy！ 我去到鬼屋 ，What the fuck！ 我不懂这是鬼屋的剧情来了。Holy shit！ 然后我现在不能出去哦，我不要玩这个 quiz 哦。
That's new. Onwards, I suppose.
啊！大哥。
Lumos. Revelio.
哦，哎，很有感觉哦，我跟你讲。
Revelio. Lumos.
咦？哎，我要出去哦，我不要玩这个东西哦。
Buds. Lovely.
很可疑哦。
Reparo. Reparo. Seems as if I should hang something there.
地图无法使用哦，干。
Revelio.
他就叫我玩这个。
These lanterns must belong somewhere. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps the lanterns are meant to be hung on the hands. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
对呀，玩鬼屋。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
How enlightening!
Oh.
You might survive a bit longer than the others.
哇，他声音很有 feel。
Revelio.
我会被吓死，我干。
Lumos.
我不要玩鬼屋。
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all.
我原本以为只是单纯的东西。
What's the saying? Two sides to every story.
Revelio.
Unfortunately for you, both sides hear it to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
我下面的，我想探索干你。
I simply adore this blooming place, don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Oh, 靠北！那这样都假人在这边，不要。
Descendo.
咦，这么些假人跟着我。哇，什么鬼？
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me?
Revelio.
It should.
Accio.
快点走人，看。没有要玩就走。
Wingardium Leviosa.
靠北。那我想出去。
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't think that I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's stored.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
我有点混乱，我现在。
Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
刚才我差点把声音关小声了，我怕我被吓到靠北。要做，还有2个卡就在这边。
Revelio. Accio.
还有2个等在这里。
Wingardium Leviosa.
然后现在又不能休息。
Revelio.
Brilliant. 厉害个屁
Oh shit! Well done.
哑人。你讲这样。
Confringo. Crucio. Accio. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
我越走越远哦。
Lumos. Lumos.
不明白，搞什么
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Wow, 他们很会设计这关卡哎，人家。
Lumos.
哇，这 PS5 独家了，哎，没有 PS4 应该也是。我现在还是会玩这独家的东西，好像没有。别。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nó ok rồi ra căn都 OK 了而家。但是很奇怪，是我拿了另外一盏灯，然后那个房间又变，你懂吗？怪耶。
Revelio.
我而家好驚嘅神嘅。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
哦 ，OK。你要丢下我一个人玩这个东西。
Revelio.
我不懂这个是鬼屋，他没有跟我讲这个是鬼屋，你懂吗？我现在讲的话就爆雷了，你会没有想到是鬼屋来的那个东西。What the fuck？ 我没有想到要玩这一个副本哦，其实，连要退出都不可以哦。
Accio. Revelio.
一点提示都没有，怎么办？第二，我去那奇怪的地方。像现在是什么
？A game within a game. Ooh, Knight to H3.
Knight to H3.
99.
他真的是玩下棋啊！我的发霉。
Revelio.
我觉得我会死了，走过去。
Watch it.
哦，走路小心跳。
That was the wrong square.
人整，看。拜拜。我真的很怕干。
I wonder if the chess pieces on the board indicate where I can't go.
我怕。 我要玩别的，我不要玩这个。还是叫我走路小心
Perhaps I
哦，我
can
乱
find a
走。
way
真
to
的
reveal the path.
This is a bit much.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me.
一点都不好玩。
I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, 不等需要滚路，太恐怖了。
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What?
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I begin?
Confringo. Confringo. Cruising. Confringo.
Accio catches Cascade, but catches I mean, you can't.
Levioso. Confringo.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do.
Revelio.
See you in a bit.
还有一层。
Revelio.
Ah, you've chosen the scholarly route.
Lumos.
You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me. Watch you.
Descendo. Lumos. Lumos.
What copy?
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
What was that? Lumos. 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 Descendo. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop.
Descendo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Descendo. Lumos. Descendo. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Home, sweet home.
Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Reparo. Perhaps I should pull the lantern into this room to cause the room to rotate again. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All books and notes. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Indeed.
还好我把声音关小声，不然被吓死。
Well done. I'll give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now. Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now, and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin! Catch is catch, but catch is catch.
Confringo. Crucial. Leviosa. Accio! Confringo! Crucible!
Well, well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
有玩挑战，就这样好玩吗？
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about the contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least one day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of one?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I had a feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, 玩完这一。
Revelio. Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
在那个讲本这样。
You knew exactly where I was going when I entered that chest.
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper, St. Mungo's. I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased this shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
You should have told me the truth and punished yourself as necessary. I need to go and find Officer Singer.
Penny is so sorry. Penny wanted to tell you everything. Truly. Surely Officer Singer will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop?
I am perfectly capable of owning a shop. But more importantly, did you not hear the bit about the dungeon?
No, I heard that bit too.
And, according to the house elf that came with the shop, she has done this sort of thing before. Repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Confringo! Revelio!
Bị ma quả bị khaiกัน 大家还有第二轮。
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me. Stop her!
Confringo! Crucial. Accio. Confringo!
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Protego! Stupid! Confringo!
Such a sad excuse for a fight. Truly.
Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Accio! Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Stupid one! Confringo!
Luck is about to run out. should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
Confringo! Crucial.
Such a sad excuse for a fight. Your luck is about to run out.
Confringo!
Excuse for a fight. Truly.
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate!
You don't know what you're doing!
Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Levioso and Stupefy combined.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
I choose Vestas and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio. Lumos.
然后我真的是被吓到，我应该是第一次常玩 horror game 的人，不过刚才的不错啊，真的吗？真的不错。
Chips in the hat, if you please.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Arrest their momentum. Revelio.
I wonder how many people to capture. At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio. Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I
Revelio.
can't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention.
Over here.
Follow when it's safe. Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath her! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, We can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I actually have some...
Oh, yeah.
Where should I look?
All of my here in the castle, in Hogsmeade. My tormentor is nothing if not...
I'll keep an eye out for more
I commend you for your courage and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio.
听那个直播，不能再挽回那个鬼。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Unforgivable curse. Finger.
I sometimes row about the Black Lake. See if I can spot squid.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Just to see how Penelope has done her hair that day. She's brilliantly creative, although possibly somewhat impractical.
Alohomora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Fine now. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Fine now, demi guys.
Good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets?
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Confringo! Depulso! Revelio! Accio! Depulso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Arresto momentum.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. What's that?
Yeah, 各位观众，对了，对，晚安了，拜拜。